So we lost, which honestly I'm not really surprised because, well, one, we didn't have Ben in, and I know a bunch of freaking Patriots fans are going to say, that's just an excuse, who cares? Okay? Who cares?
Well, if Ben in, we probably had a bigger shot.
A much better shot, definitely. But you know what? Even with a backup quarterback, we still gave you a freaking challenge. So that's still kind of pathetic on your team.
Landry Jones really didn't do too bad.
He really didn't.
I was kind of shocked by him a bit because that pick, you know, when he threw the pass,
that pick should have been towards the sideline of the end zone.
Because usually Ben throws that kind of passes and Tony Brown usually twists his body to catch it.
Exactly. You got to throw that pass to the sideline of the end zone because if you do that, only the receiver can get the ball, and that's very tough on the corner to defend it. That's an automatic touchdown, especially with a guy like Antonio Brown. Got to make those throws.
I mean, when he threw that pick, I was like, yep, Landry Jones, that's how he is.
But for the rest of the game, he didn't do too bad.
Yeah, after that pick, Ben talked to him saying you got to play better, you got to throw better, and he really did.
He did, yeah.
He threw a touchdown to Hay Bay. That sounds weird.
Should have been two, but...
But hey, I mean, it wasn't a bad performance. It was good effort.
He didn't do as bad as I thought he would do because, well, it's Landry Jones, but he definitely impressed me.
But this one game isn't just going to say that, he's good. He's still got to prove.
Obviously. But that kind of gives me a little confidence.
Just a bit.
A little more trust, so that he can be our quarterback till Ben gets back. Gives me a little confidence, a little trust, but not too much because he still has a lot to prove,
On the other hand, the offense played pretty well. Bell played great. Antonio Brown had another 100-yard game. Kobe Hamilton made some pretty good catches here and there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was really impressed by Hamilton. But the defense just didn't surprise me.
Exactly, because we got, 2 turnovers? Especially one on the first play on defense.
Like Chris Hogan fumbled, and then Julian Edelman on a punt return. We had 2 takeaways that was in good field position, and we didn't take advantage of that. We did not score 1 point, not even a field goal.
Exactly.
And after that, Patriots took the opportunity.
Yeah, because after Jones threw that pick, which was right after that fumble recovery from Jarvis Jones, after he threw that pick, Patriots took advantage of it. We had 2 turnovers. We didn't take advantage of anything.
It was in good field position.
But you know what? That just shows that they need work.
The whole defense needs work. It's really disappointing.
Not only defense, but offense. They have to take advantage of those turnovers.
I mean, I understand it's Tom Brady and Gronk. You can't stop them whatsoever.
Exactly.
But you got to do something at least. And they didn't. They let Gronk run over them. Edelman. They made Brady literally pass right through them. They made freaking a former Pittsburgh Steeler, LeGarrette Blount, literally run all over them for over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
127 yards, something like that, and 2 touchdowns. I mean...
This defense was really terrible in this game.
Our defense is looking really terrible. It looks like the worst defense in the league right now. Pass coverage sucks. Tackling still sucks. Pass rush is still awful. We have 8 sacks in the NFL. That's the worst in the NFL right now.
We only have 3 picks.
And, okay, you know what? Listen very closely. Don't single cover Gronk.
I mean, it's literally. You have Robert Golden covering Gronkowski. One on that touchdown. Literally, you have a guy like Shazier who has speed and strength, and he should have covered him.
And you left him wide open on a 3rd down, which gave LeGarrette Blount the 2nd touchdown and the game-winning touchdown to finish the game.
Basically. Like, you don't have Robert Golden.
How do you freaking just leave Gronk wide open? It's Gronk. You don't single cover him.
Dude, literally, triple cover him. Put Golden, Shazier, and probably Burns. I don't know. But
they definitely should put Shazier on him.
He's the fastest guy we have on our team, probably.
And speaking of Shazier, it was good to see him back. He made a few good tackles. It's exciting to see him back. Hopefully, he gets more healthy coming into Week 9.
Especially since we have our bye week.
Yeah. But all in all, it was a pretty good performance by our offense.
It was a good effort.
But it was a really good performance by our offense, but absolutely freaking terrible.
A poor effort by the defense whatsoever.
Absolutely. But I do like how we didn't really allow too many yards for Tom Brady, like 222, something like that.
Jones literally threw more yards than Brady.
But that's because they gave LeGarrette Blount the ball a lot, and he
because for some reason our rush defense isn't what it was like last year.
Yeah, I know.
We're not blitzing. We're not covering. Our tackling really keeps
Our defense just
missing.
sucks. Okay, everything sucks about it. Okay.
Covering, blitzing, pass. Oh my god.
Yeah. Our defense definitely needs a lot of work. Honestly, just go back to the 4-3 scheme, because that's what made us dominant in the 70s. We had 4-3.
Yeah, nobody could go over the steel curtain that Steelers defense.
Exactly. We've run the 3-4 scheme for over 20 years now. Hasn't worked. I mean,
besides, when we had great players like Palomalo, Smith, Hampton.
Yeah, it worked, for maybe
Woodley.
a decade, in the 2000s,
Yeah,
but that was it.
Like, usually when we mainly had Bill Cowher. But ever since, since 2010, or somewhat like that, like, really...
Our defense just hasn't done nothing.
Ever since 2010 started, the defense literally sunk down.
I want a 2008 season defense. I want a defense that had the toughest schedule in the league and was the #1 defense in the league.
That blitz, tackled, hit anybody hard.
Exactly.
That can intercept. I want that. Every
we need a
Steelers
defense
fan
like
wants that.
Definitely.
We need that Steelers defense again. Because this team has always been known for that Pittsburgh defense.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Now this is turning into an all-offensive team.
And usually it never really was. Yeah, we had some great offensive players like Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swann, Franco Harris, Jerome Bettis.
John Stallworth, Rocky Blair,
Hines Ward.
Jerome Bettis, Willie Parker, when he was in his prime. But
we had some great players, but mainly our defense really helped us a lot.
Yeah. But
now our offense, to win games...
For the past few years, our offense has won us games.
To win games, our offense can't just do it.
Yeah.
Our defense has to.
Yeah.
And the way the defense is playing, like it did against the Patriots,
we're not going to get anywhere. Our offense is going to have to win this game, and it's been like that for years now. But it was a good effort by our team, really good by our offense. I was actually really impressed by Landry Jones.
Just a bit.
Gives me a little more trust in him, but not too much. So.
But if he's playing against Baltimore, then he really has to show something.
Yeah, definitely. And,
because Baltimore, I think he's tied second with Minnesota with turnovers, and that's kind of scary.
Yeah, especially having a guy like Landry Jones at quarterback.
Because last year, with the injuries they had, they were like dead last. Now they're up there again because they have their players back.
Yeah, and I expected this. Baltimore's a really tough team. They upgrade.
They've always been.
They've upgraded. They upgrade all the time.
No matter what, they get the positions they need, and then they become great at it. Baltimore is a really good team. I respect the team. I hate the team, but I respect the team.
Yeah, same here. They had a really bad season last year, and they've definitely upgraded. And I really expected this. So,
I mean, heading into our bye week, hopefully, some of the injuries heal up. Hopefully, we get our big stars back, especially Big Ben. And, let's just get ready for Baltimore.
It was a good effort, by our team. Real good by our offense. Terrible by our defense, Let's just hope we see some upgrades after the bye week. Let's hope that we see some upgrades in the second half of the season.
Yeah, let's hope.
This should be really interesting. This is when stuff gets really intensifying. The second half of the season.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Let's get past this bye week. Let's see some upgrades. Let's hope these players get healthy.
And let's get ready for Baltimore.
Absolutely. Definitely. Let's go.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Peace!